What?
What is wrong with you?
You can't be alive for 200 years and not go a little crazy.
Hey, what's going on out there, YouTube family? It's the same nigga here representing TeamJVS. I'm back here again for another movie review. Now, this is another Netflix original film. The name of this film is called Night Teeth. Now, this was directed by Randall. And what did I think about it? So let's go ahead and start from the beginning. The backdrop is this. You have a college student, and his brother basically, it seemed like he's like having a really bad day. And his brother's name is Jay. It's played by Raul Costello. And basically, Benny is deciding to do his brother's job and chauffeuring people around in this Escalade. Now, he doesn't know who he's going to be rolling around. He just knows that this is what his brother does on a regular basis, so it shouldn't be a problem. Jorge Lendeborg Jr. is the person who's playing the role of Benny. I saw him in Boogie. Thought he did a really good job. I think he's actually a really promising actor. This also stars Sydney Sweeney, Megan Fox, who else? Debby Ryan, and Lucy Fry. And Alfie Allen. Alfie Allen, if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, you should know, but he plays the role of Victor, who's kind of the big bad of this situation. Now, Blair and Zoe are the two people that he's rolling around. Unbeknownst to Benny, they're vampires, and now we're in our situation. But there's more to it than that, because very early on in the beginning, like, there's some things that happen with the character Jay, who's Benny's brother, that kind of set a lot of these things in motion. And I think that the backdrop, the shots and the visuals and the tone, especially how it began, I was like, some of these cinematography is beautiful. Like, it looks so sharp. Like, the nightlife is so vibrant and visceral. I felt like every single scene was blocked pretty well. It just looked beautiful. And I mean, throughout, I mean, even some of the sequences of violence or action, they're filmed very beautifully. Where you start to have problems is, like, say if there is an action moment, it's not choreographed in a way that's enticing. A lot of the violence is taking place off screen. A lot of the kills are just kind of like background noise. They're happening so fast that from Benny's perspective, he can't even see what's really happening. But there are build-up moments. There's tension that you kind of feel. There's a situation where Benny kind of steps in to intervene on a big situation that kind of happens. And those moments do work, but specifically with Alfie Allen's character, Victor, there's only one scene that I can think of that kind of was like, oh, wow, this is pretty cool. But the rest of the time, I'm just like, why am I supposed to care about Victor? Like, he's not menacing because I'm not seeing what he's capable of. Like, all the different things, they're using exposition as to show this is how his rise to power time. This is why he's doing what he's doing. This is how Benny's put in the situation. This is why he's bad. But you never get to see him do anything. Like, it's kind of like, it's weird because this is a rated R film. Like, the language is there, the gore is there. There's no nudity. There's implied sensual stuff, but there's no sex scenes. And it's a vampire movie. And I was kind of like, oh, okay, this is gonna go all for it. Even when they had like Alexander Ludwig, dude's a freaking beast. And I was kind of like, oh, okay, I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with his character. They do nothing with his character. Like, nothing of interest. I mean, it's an interesting character. They didn't do anything with it. The most interesting character is the character really you're not even supposed to be enticed by is Lucy Fry's character, Zoe's, because Zoe is a certifiable psychopath. And I felt like the whole entire time I was like, well, how and why? And they started to kind of unravel her character. I was like, this is really interesting. And I was like, all right, there's a love interest thing going on with, you know, Benny and Blair. I was like, oh, okay, this is cute and interesting. Like, now you kind of have like a push and pull kind of thing. Maybe the character Zoe is conflicted with it because of, you know, her connection with Victor. And okay, we're going to go somewhere with this. But they don't go anywhere with it. And it's kind of like, for all the good work that Lucy Fry is doing, for all the good work that Jorge and Debby are doing in terms of, I guess, their chemistry, the movie falls flat. I don't know where you kind of put it. It's not. I've seen more violence, more like actual visual violence in a vampire show, in the Vampire Diaries, or freaking the originals than this film. Now, that's not to say that these shots, the way this is filmed, it looks great. Even the CGI moments look great, but they don't do anything with it. And it's kind of like it's held back because that's like, it's a rated R film that looks like it's trying to be a PG-13 film, and that doesn't service this. Matter of fact, Megan Fox's character and Sydney Sweeney's character, I can effectively say, there's no point to their characters being in this movie at all. Not at all. Like, matter of fact, it might make some of you guys mad if you guys are fans of either one of these actresses. And same thing for Alfie. I unfortunately did not have a pleasant experience getting through this film. This is not one that I would rewatch again because there's no actual payoff to it. It was, as much as some of the moments were great build up, some of the moments were shot very well, even some of the musical moments were really decent. It doesn't amount to anything if you can't feel it, you know? And I don't feel what they were trying to convey with this. This didn't go anywhere. I just thought it was poorly executed. And I think it was a really big missed opportunity because I was like, this is the second vampire film that I've looked at this year that just did not hit. And I haven't even released my review for that other one yet. That one was called Dead and Beautiful, which I'll get into that a little bit later on. But hopefully you guys did enjoy my review for Night Teeth. Definitely use your own discretion and your own thoughts. If you might have a completely different experience than I did. And I want you guys to let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. Was this something that you enjoyed? Why? And let's kind of go from there. And I don't think I spoiled anything. I apologize if I came close, but I'll talk to you guys later. I would rest this at a 3 or a 4 out of 10. I'll say a 3.5 out of 10. Okay, guys? Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Peace, guys.